Alright, so today let's get into some cardistry. What is cardistry exactly? It's tricks with cards, but not in a magic sense. It's tricks with cards that make the displays look beautiful and mystical. Now, the first move that I'm going to teach you, probably some of you already know, but in case you're not familiar with it, it's called the ribbon spread. It's just that. It's just a way to spread the cards. Now, if you are unfamiliar with this technique, let's go over it. Take the deck in your dominant hand in Biddle grip, 1, 3, 4, 5, and the index on the side of the deck. So now just place the deck, you preferably more to the side so that you have room to spread over. If you spread it in the middle, then you're probably going to end up all the way over here, which for me is off the screen. So you're going to want to take it pretty far over to the other side and apply consistent pressure with your index and other fingers. Now you can see that we've created a very nice looking spread. I guess that's why it's called the ribbon spread. I guess you can do something like little variations. So now that looks like a ribbon, But you cannot spread the cards out like this if you wish to do this next move, which is like an add-on to the ribbon spread. It suddenly makes it look even better. Like if you want to add bacon on your burger, extra $1, this is that extra $1. So you perform the ribbon spread, and now you can flip over the cards in a very, very sexy way, like this. So how does that work? This move relies entirely on physics. It's a domino effect, a chain reaction where you apply pressure from one side and each card releases pressure onto the card next to it until they all flip over. So there are 3 things we can do with this move. First one is to just flip it over. You can display the cards all face up. Second application, you can go to one side and then just have your second and third finger on this side, second and third finger on this side. Once you reach the middle, you can just play a little back and forth with it like this. Very simple. Just don't go too hard. Let the cards do the work. You don't have to apply so much pressure. And lastly, you can do pretty much the same thing, but with one hand. So I usually take my dominant hand, and I like to use my middle finger. You place it on this side of the card, the top, and just move right and left with it. Right and left, right and left. Go as fast or as slow as you like. And yes, over time the cards will start losing their grip on the table, and then they'll fall eventually, like that. So you might not want to do it that many times. So the way I traditionally like to perform this fancy flip over is just use my third, fourth finger and laying the ribbon spread, you can see, on those 2 fingers so that I can flip it over more easily. Or you can use second and third, doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you just go to a ribbon spread, and you have to pretty much lift it up so it doesn't look as good. Another note on this is the surface. I'm using a felt pad right now, which it grips the card much better than this wooden table I have underneath it. So you might want to find the correct surface. Not exactly sure which ones are the correct surface, just surfaces that you think can grip the cards really well. So yeah, let's go into a quick recap. For the ribbon spread, Biddle grip, index, you want to move it a significant portion to the other side of your hand, so the other side of your body, so that you can have room to spread. You want to apply constant pressure so that you get a nice looking spread. And if you want to do the fancy flip over, just put it on your fingers, your non-dominant fingers, and flip. You can 2-3, 2-3, and do that. Or you can take one finger and go back and forth on it, making sure not to apply too much pressure, because this is all physics, and the cards will do the work for you. So that is how you perform the ribbon spread and the $1 add-on.